Let me tell you something most people won't like hearing. You don't need a lot of money to live well, but almost nobody believes that anymore. Society has trained people like Pavlov's dogs, conditioned to think comfort comes from income, not from intelligence. That is the first and perhaps most dangerous delusion of modern life. You cannot outearn stupidity. No matter how much you make, if you don't control yourself, you'll still end up broke. Only now you'll have nicer furniture and better gadgets while losing sleep over obligations you created yourself. I've watched this pattern for decades. People with prestigious jobs and six-figure salaries still living paycheck to paycheck. Not because they're unlucky, because they refuse to live rationally. Modern life is a factory that manufactures obligations, streaming subscriptions, car loans, bigger houses because you deserve it, furniture, insurance, gadgets, and every addition feels reasonable. But the sum of reasonable becomes ruinous. And the faster you run, the faster the treadmill moves. Most people never notice until it's too late. The only way to win is to step off. How deliberate simplicity, not deprivation, clarity over clutter. Start by writing down every recurring expense, every subscription, every automatic charge. Then ask yourself one brutal question. If I lost my job tomorrow, how long could I survive without panic? Most people can't last a month. That's not living, that's gambling with stability. People think living below your means is deprivation. It isn't. It's liberation. When your obligations are low, you control your time. You can walk away from stupidity. That's real freedom. Most people don't want freedom. They want approval. They'd rather look rich than be rich. They'll trade decades of peace to impress people who don't care about them. I've seen it all my life. People chasing raises, promotions, the next luxury, thinking money will fix what bad thinking caused. It never does. You can't fix bad habits with a higher income. You only scale your mistakes. If you can't manage $1,000 wisely, you won't magically manage $10,000. If you can't save on $50,000 a year, you'll be just as broke at $200,000, only now with better clothes and a nicer car to distract you from the arithmetic. The math doesn't care about your feelings. The math just compounds your decisions, good or bad. Here's the secret most people miss. The amount you actually need to live comfortably is far less than you think, because comfort isn't a product of income. It's a byproduct of clarity. You don't have to live in debt. You don't have to buy things you don't remember wanting. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to stop acting immune to arithmetic. Warren and I built Berkshire on simple principles. Spend less than you earn. Invest the rest. Repeat for decades. Simple doesn't mean easy. It requires discipline. And discipline isn't fashionable. The world sells excitement, not prudence. You'll never see an ad, buy nothing, stay solvent. There's no profit in teaching clarity. That's why you have to train yourself. Impulses everywhere. Shopping, gadgets, streaming, dining out, all engineered to override your rational brain. Here's a rule that saved me millions. Never buy anything the same day you want it. Wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, maybe it's worth it. If not, you just saved yourself $1 a headache and years of compounding mistakes. Every time you resist, your financial muscles grow stronger. Every time you give in, you feed the weakness that keeps you poor. Discipline is wealth's bodyguard. Most people think wealth is accumulation. They're wrong. Real wealth is preservation. Cars, homes, health, relationships, mind, reputation, all require care. Neglect compounds faster than interest. $50 oil change prevents a $5,000 engine failure. $200 checkup prevents a $20,000 hospital bill. One conversation can prevent a friendship from rotting. Habits compound like money. Neglect in one area replicates in others. If you're sloppy with your finances, you're sloppy with your life. Maintenance is humility. It acknowledges decay exists. Wise people protect, preserve, and prevent. Freedom comes from low obligations. It gives you optionality, the ability to take risks, invest aggressively, or walk away from bad situations. The wealthy think in terms of a margin of safety. Don't get wiped out. Prepare for long droughts. Lower expenses before earning more. Small bills create large buffers. Fewer obligations mean more freedom, more calm, and more control. And life gets stupid regularly. You want to survive without panic. Money and attention are finite. Most people pretend they're infinite. That's why they fail to prioritize. There's a difference between nice versus necessary, pleasure versus priority. Sit down, write 5 things that truly improve your life, not what society says, not what ads suggest, what calms you, educates you, frees you. Everything else? Distraction. Once you know your top 5, every financial decision becomes easier. Stop asking, can I afford this? Start asking, does this deserve space in my life? If you earn $1,000, live on $500, invest the rest, do it long enough, and you'll be amazed. Small surpluses compounded for decades beat big paychecks squandered in months. Every dollar saved is a soldier fighting for your independence. Every dollar wasted is a deserter. Freedom is built quietly, consistently, without fanfare. It's not luck. It's the result of repeated rational decisions over years. Every purchase is an investment decision. Trading capital for utility. Understand it. Don't hope. Research cars, homes, gadgets, vacations. Know the cost, the longevity, the opportunity cost. Impulse spending is emotional. Investing with guaranteed losses. Marketers exploit your feelings because logic doesn't buy. The rational approach: pause, compare, ask, is this worth it? Will it matter in 5 years? Does it compound value? The richest person isn't the one with the most. It's the one who can say, I already have enough. Enough is the dividing line between wealth and misery. Discipline compounds. Clarity compounds. Independence compounds. Live intentionally. Prioritize. Maintain. Save. Invest. Resist impulse. Subtract the unnecessary. Protect what you have. And you'll never feel poor again. Because real wealth is not accumulation. It's freedom. It's rational living. It's choosing clarity over noise.